Week 16 has arrived in the NFL. The stakes are increasing with every game, especially so when division rivals collide. And we've got that. The Rams and the Seahawks from Lumen Field on Thursday Night Primetime. Here with Charles Davis. 3 weeks to go in the regular season. What a start to Week 16. Rams and Seahawks underway in the NFL rivalry series. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. So from the 37, here's second down and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
Going right back to Price. And he stops immediately there. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And touchdown, Seattle. Tyreek Hill, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Seahawks need just 3 plays to go down and take the lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First run now for Kyren Williams. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Now they go end around with Adams. And he's got some space here. Now inside the 25. Davante Adams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Davante Adams with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. They'll look to run forward with Williams. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, It actually...
There he goes.
77. What the heck?
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Man, I don't believe it.
Jonnu Smith, 68 yards. And the Seahawks are able to move back in front. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Now Stafford, he's going to change things up. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Short throw, it's Higbee. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's second down. Now the Rams and Seahawks doing battle here. Of course, the NFL has targeted a handful of rivalries to really highlight this season. This is one of them, and with good reason. In recent history, both teams have had innovative offenses and hard-hitting defenses. You think about Russell Wilson and all he was able to accomplish under Pete Carroll. The same with Matthew Stafford and Sean McVay. And you throw in the 49ers and the Cardinals, and it's easy to see why this has been one of the best divisions in football the last decade plus.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
It looks like they'll move things around here. Now Stafford. Over the middle, complete to the tight end, Higbee. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Here we go with Williams. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7. Up the middle, it's Williams. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Hey, 22! Hey, easy! Look at that!
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Under a minute to go, clock running and a back and forth first quarter of play. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Alert! 180! Hey!
Just beating the play clock. Stafford. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it, looking at a 4th down and 2.
Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. Like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
Bronco, let's go!
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to float this one deep right side.
God, no, man.
And he will score. Touchdown,
No.
Seattle. Torrey Horton with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to add on to that lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive, because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Getting this inside the 30. 70 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Again, it's Williams. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now Stafford going to change it up here. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a 1st down.
Easy, easy.
They'll run here with Corum. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Corum. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And now look at him go.
Oh,
And he will take this one home.
man, this lagging. God dang game.
Mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Man, look at this, man. He's getting lagged.
Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
You know, sometimes I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. That stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. And now an audible here into something else.
Hey.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Here's Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, you got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They snap it to Stafford. And it is caught. And he is going to have the Rams first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed the convert on 4th and long. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Out of the gun, Stafford. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Stanford. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
Oh, this one is complete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. A give up the middle to Price. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They'll set up to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there.
Not fast to 50.
That was not an easy one to hold on to.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
Guess you're a basket 50.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to pull your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end. Stafford.
Oh, man, what you doing? Blocking the ball so much.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Stafford now to throw. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Back to throw. Stafford. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey. Blue 50.
Play clock down
Take
to
the
0.
ball,
And
man.
that's going to be a delay.
Just
Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Hey, 70. Omaha, ready, move. Hey, red.
From the gun, here's Stafford.
Oh, God, man.
But they'll say it's incomplete. The seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Lady. Big 20. Middle. Hey. Hey.
Oh, man.
To throw is Stafford.
Oh, man. This is pitiful.
They sack him back right around the
This is
41-yard
pitiful.
line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of
Yeah,
their
this
timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
It's pitiful.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
It's pitiful.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up.
Oh.
He's got him in. Complete. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for
Man.
a Seahawk touchdown.
This is bad.
Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead
What
here
a
just
glitch so
before
much.
halftime. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second
Push
to go
it
in the
buttons.
half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. He's going to air one out. And Stafford for the third time is intercepted. Picked up by Nicky Manwari. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
In the second half, I can come back.
Time for a break.
Pushing
We've
my
hit
buttons.
halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still
There's no
remain. We step
hesitation.
aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for
Push
Seattle.
my buttons and there's
The
no
Rams set to
hesitation.
receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Ready. Get it, 20. Hey, easy.
They start the second half here with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
And now Stafford's going to move him around. Here we go on 2nd and 12. That ball caught. It's chosen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Gain of 20. And the Rams first down. It's a gain of 20. First down.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. From the 41, here's 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's good. First down.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. And I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
Let's go first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Hey, 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 hey.
Slot man moves right.
Easy.
They'll go back to Corum on first
Oh,
down.
baby. You
And
can't
this
help
time they
me.
were ready for him as they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 13-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
And middle. 53. Ready. Scoopity hot.
Now Stafford. Quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Ready. Scoopity hot.
Now Adams. And after all that, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
10. Hey, 50.
On fourth down, Stafford.
There we
He's
go,
going
baby.
to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Davante Adams. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Rams take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
The Rams will line up for the two-point.
They're going to keep it on the ground.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully.
See how
Maybe
he
running
just
the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more
Literally,
attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some
Oh,
more
why
points.
you pick it off, baby?
Emmanuel Forbes able to stick with him and knock that one away.
Brings up third down and 2.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Chop 50. Chop. Ready. Chop 19. Lions.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
Oh, you got punt.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a
Punt.
timeout on the
Yeah.
offense. It's just their
Okay.
first, so 2 remaining as they
me
burn
score
one here
good.
in this third quarter. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Stafford.
Oh, come on, you got to catch it, baby.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. So they will go for it. Stafford. And he is going to have the Rams first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs. Now Stafford is going to change things up.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. Now it's Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Now Stafford. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Looking to put a drive together. On 1st down, they'll start out with Price. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Got him this time. Yeah, baby.
And it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it.
Yeah, baby. Come on, let's get 21, baby. Let's get 21. Come on, man. We got to play.
He's had a fantastic rookie season. Made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Ready. Blue 60. Easy.
Corum now on 1st and 10. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 13.
They run once more with Corum. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams on 3rd down. It has been a disaster. 0 for 8 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. And that is incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
First chance for the backup here to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Now the first carry for Darrington Evans. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Horton. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down.
At the 41-yard line.
Now a handoff coming left. Evans. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from walking down the game. Right?
And guys, man, complete. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyreek Hill. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. And the Seahawks stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. The kickoff unit is out on the field.
Look at that. See the glisten?
This one away.
I mean, hesitation. Please.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
And now they'll shift things around. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on it. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Now a 2nd.
Get out the way, Pop.
Back to throw. Simpson. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be careful, lucky stars, if this ball was overthrown.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Ready? Nike 18.
In motion, the tight end. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
All right, man.
By Mickey Monroe. Down to the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.